Viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, guys? Not a fishing video today. We've actually got a soft shell turtle, and we're gonna do a little clean on it, and we're gonna try and teach you guys how to clean it if you've never cleaned a turtle before. And even if you've never had turtle before, you guys have got to try it. It is super good. It's one of my favorite meats. They claim there's 7 different kinds of meat in a turtle. I'm not really sure what I know there's dark meat, I know there's light meat, I know there's some meat that's kind of like fish, and I think some of it's kind of like alligator. But we're gonna give it a go, and I hope you guys enjoy. We've got him soaking in some water here. He's a pretty good size soft shell, but usually I like to soak them, at least the hard shell turtles, I like to soak them like 4 or 5 days, rinse the water out every day. That just kind of helps flush their system and flush them off. But now these guys right here, the last one that I had, I got him. He looked real clean on the outside. He wasn't really muddy. He wasn't really slimy. As you can see, they don't really build up a bunch of like algae and slime and stuff on their shells like a hard shell does. But this guy here, I just got him tonight, and I think I'm going to go ahead and try and clean him. I've got him soaking in some hot water right now. He's been in there roughly like an hour or something. I put hot water this time just in case there was any slime or like goo or anything on him. It would kind of like loosen it up and bring it off. But I think he'll be good to go, and he'll be clean to eat. All right, guys, we'll just be using a couple simple tools here today to get him cleaned. We've got us like a little brush axe here. I use that to chop the head. We got a good and sharp fillet knife, and this is actually a box cutter. Their skin is just so tough, man. It's you've got to have a really sharp knife, and I think a box cutter is going to make easy work of it. But I've got me a good knife sharpener here, just in case our fillet knife dulls on us. Of course, we got the other side of the blade here if we get dull. But we got some channel locks to grab his beak and pull his head out there, so old boy here can get to work. And we just got us a good pot to put the meat in, fill with water, and put the meat in when we're done. All right, guys, first steps first, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our axe here. We're going to get it good and sharpened up, because I'd like to do this in just one slap. She's a little rusty, but she gets the job done. She's nice and sharp. This is actually made out of an old handsaw blade, and I believe this is an old tobacco knife. Let's get a good edge on it. Kill it. Here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the deed done. Got the deed done. Went by really simple. There's not much to it. Getting his neck stretched out there is a little hard, especially on a snapper. Man, a snapper is so strong. Sometimes it about takes 2 people. You got to have one guy holding the shell. The way I do these guys, I just hold them up by the back end there, and they got like a snake-like neck. They'll stretch it out on their own. Make it a pretty easy target for you. We're going to go ahead and get our fillet knife good and sharp, and we'll go ahead and get to work on removing this carapace here. This hard part in the middle, which a lot of him is going to be really squishy, and his carapace isn't very hard. You can actually see the only hard plates in it are here, here, and here. And these guys, they'll kick like that. They're just like a snake. They'll kick like that pretty much the whole time that you're trying to clean them. That's one of the most inconvenient parts of it. There's these claws right here. They will try and kick you to death with those claws while you're cleaning them. I always say that a turtle will fight you until you swallow. So you can see where we got it separated from the carapace on all the limbs here. Now this is super tough to get through. There is a seam in there that sometimes I've been able to get through with a knife, but a lot of the times, especially on a hard shell turtle, I'll try and take a hatchet and hack through it right here. So we'll go ahead and we'll see how that goes. Guys, you can see here that we got the carapace fully separated from the top shell. You can see that's free moving there now. We'll just have to go around and skin that out. It's really free moving on that side. But we'll go ahead and we'll get this carapace off of there. We went ahead and we got the carapace cut off of there. That's one of the hardest parts. Now, the way that I finalize the cleaning, I like it cut in just little nugget sized pieces. So with the rest of it here, I'm not going to be real picky. You know, of course, I'm going to get these guts out of the way and get down to just the quarters and the neck, and then underneath of the spine there's actually a little bit of rib meat in there, and that's some of the best meat in the turtle. So we're going to clean all this out next step, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut these in little nugget sized pieces straight off the bone. We ended up getting them emptied out there. I just cut everything straight off the bone and get all the little belly chunks and all the little extras chunks and stuff off the neck and everything that I can get. We just ended up with pieces generally about that size right there. Just something that you can fry crisp and kind of batter up like nuggets. That's about how I eat it. And you want to cook turtle for a really long time and get it really crisp, because it cooks all of like the impurities or any chance of getting like salmonella or anything like that there is, or any chance of a parasite. A good wash job and a good long crispy cook, it'll solve all of those problems. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take this in, I'm going to re-rinse it, get it all cleaned up and looking nice and white, get all that blood out of it. That helps a lot with the flavor. You could even soak this in salt water, and that would help a lot with the flavor of it as well. But I'm going to get that done, and I'm going to put it in freezer bags and throw them in the freezer. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a little bit more of a different video, and definitely a graphic content kind of video. But if you guys want to see some more like this, or maybe some catch and cooks or something like that, you guys just let me know.